Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie, and this is your reading for April 1st through the 15th. We'll be taking a look today at your overall energy. Then we'll look at your energy specifically, the energy connected to you, and how these mingle and dance in the middle. And then we'll close off your reading with an oracle card for the Capricorn collective. Keep in mind, these are general readings, so only take what resonates. If you're interested in a personal reading, there are links in the description below. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Creators on the Crest. Okay, Cappy, let's get started here. We are going to pull you a card for your overall energy of April 1st through 15th from the Sacred Geometry of Relationships Oracle. Now, I'm doing a top-down reading for this bi-monthly just because of my schedule and the way things worked out. We'll get back to face-to-face next time. Cappy, you got number 20, forgiveness. The energy of forgiveness strengthens our capacity to let go of unwanted feelings and emotions. Wow. So you might be in the process of forgiving yourself or someone else, possibly. We will have to see. Let's take a look. Let's get your energy here. A couple of these cards are wanting to come out. Maybe you're forgiving yourself. All right, the energy is connected to you. Whoa, that came up upside down. I do not know why, but we're going to leave it that way. The Empress came up upside down, and the energy's in the middle. Okay, yeah. All right, some big processes going on both sides here. If you're in a connection, this could represent the two of you have been in a fight. There are definitely some energies here on both sides. Capricorn, you get the Judgment card, the Star card, and the Knight of Wands. There may be some things that you've done or actions you've taken that you feel a little bit guilty about. So this could be an element of where the self-forgiveness comes in for you with the Judgment card, because it's often a card of looking at our karma, looking at our mistakes, and working on fixing those. You got the Star here, so that's a nice wish fulfillment kind of card, like wishing on a star. You're holding that close to your heart. This could be you wishing to be a better person for yourself, for your loved ones, and for the world. And you get the Knight of Wands. So I feel like when you're focused on that wish and what you can do to make it happen, it brings you a lot of happy energy. You feel very celebratory. You feel joyful to me when you get in that energy. And all along, it's initiated by the forgiveness. Now, on this person's side, they get the Empress in reverse, the Four of Swords, and the Tower. For these readings, I don't normally read in reverse, but that card definitely came out upside down. This person may be resistant to an apology from you. They're in a time of great healing with this Four of Swords. They're not interested in receiving anything from you right now. And I feel like if you came at them, they're in such a place and such an energy, because they have a Tower here. It's not going to be received very well. It may come up in the form of a fight, another fight, or something along those lines. The energy in the middle here, the Ten of Wands and the Five of Swords, that's burdensome energy. That's conflicted energy. That's not feeling really good about the situation at this time. All right, Cappy, let's see. What is all of this? Definitely we're in some sort of a kind of a tricky process. For the Judgment card, you get the High Priestess, the Queen of Cups, and the Emperor. Okay. Yeah, you are trying to stabilize some of these energies. You are trying to take the high road, I feel. You're a little bit drained yourself with the emotional energies. And I think once you allow this process of self-forgiveness, coming into your own being and allowing yourself to rise out of the place you were before. Remember, you have to put action towards this, though. You can't revert back into old ways of doing things that were hurtful and not good. You're actually going to have to make the change in order to have the wisdom, in order to feel more emotionally fulfilled and come into a stable place. This has a lot to do with action for you and consistency. I get that energy of an apology without actual change is not really an apology at all. And that may be where you're trying to forgive yourself for acting out toward this person or toward this situation. For the Star, you get the Four of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. You know, I think you see this person as very important to you, but you're not behaving toward them like in a manner of love. You're sad about something. Now, maybe they hurt you back, and that's fair if you need a chance to deal with that energy. You seem to be kind of keeping your heart under lock and key, kind of keeping your plans, what you're doing, your communication close to the vest. You're trying to steal away with some of it and hide away, and that declines the energy of this wish, of this Star. So it looks like you have some work to do here, but let's see. It looks like you can, if you really take on this forgiveness in a really strong way. The Knight of Wands is clarified by the Five of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. Yes, you're going to slowly but surely. This probably won't be a fast process, but you are an earth sign and you can understand patience. You're still going to have conflict and have challenge come in, but I feel like you're going to handle it in a more balanced way, in a more mature way. You want calmer experience. You don't want to keep riding down the dark alley of frustration in this relationship. You want to come through with some clarity. Now, for some of you, this could be a past relationship that you're still healing. And look at this Nine of Pentacles. This is you feeling more confident about yourself. This is you feeling like, wow, I actually haven't destroyed everything. I can continue building. I can be in a place of transformation and celebration. I'm allowed to be happy even though I've been hurt or I've hurt someone else, right? And that's what you're being encouraged to do right now. Accept the challenge. Keep your focus on moving on to a calmer, better place, and know that you can build and keep building. This reversed Empress for this other person is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Page of Wands. Wow. Okay. So this person wants stability. They have trouble receiving, though. They have trouble receiving. It could just be from you if there has been a fight and there's some healing going on here. They tend to be more inward. This could be an avoidant type of personality. It seems like they too are being put to the test. They tend to go inside and kind of go into this hermit mode, but they come out still feeling defensive and still feeling like they haven't learned everything they need to learn. And so this is a big life lesson for them with that Empress coming in reverse. They are not aware of or connected to their abundance channels the way that they need to be. Let's look at this Four of Swords. The Death card, the Queen of Wands, and the Justice card. Okay, so here's the Four of Swords showing me they know they've got to have this healing process. I don't know if they're really embarking on this healing process the way they fully need to be. They need transformation in the way they think about things. They may be coming off a little strong with you or themselves, a little bit fiery, angry still. And balance is needed here. There's some sort of balance on both sides. Forgiveness and balance and accepting responsibility. Each of you is going to have to do that for your part in this. They are trying to transform themselves. It just feels to me like during this time, while they're trying to do this healing and they're trying to forgive you and you're trying to forgive them, it might be a little hard for them to achieve that balance and that, you know, have that sense of justice where they could be doing some blaming, perhaps. Let's look at this Tower for them. The 10 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, and the 7 of Wands. Yeah, and this person might have some repetitive patterns of the past that have come up. where they thought they had it all. They thought they were happy, but they had a loss. Now, that could be, they could be widowed, possibly for some of you. That could be a widow type situation. Definitely a sense of melancholy and sadness, and not understanding that there's still heart here. There's still full cups. They're not seeing that because they're in this sadness. And I think if you approach them, they're going to feel attacked, and it's going to cause another fight. So if you have separated, this is a good time to leave each other be for a while and work on forgiving yourself and the other person. Whew, I know this is tough, Cappy. And again, this could be little energies from a past relationship popping up. Could be influencing your current relationship if you're still acting out of those past energies. Let's clarify this 10 of Wands, the Magician and the Lovers. Yeah, I mean, I see you're both learning different things from this experience, Cappy. You're learning how to actually take action and utilize your tools correctly to avoid placing a burden in the relationships that you have. And this likely extends to more than just this person. You've got to stop being so hard-headed at times. You've got to be willing to learn something new, a new approach. You've got to be willing to forgive yourself and the other person. And they need to bring the love back into their heart. They need to focus on the love. Remember, I said there were 2 cups here that are full that they're not seeing. They equate, maybe from childhood, love to burden. They equate those 2 things together, which is maybe why they've manifested that before. They had like a happy, or what looked to be happy and successful, and they lost it. And or it was just a natural, they, like I said, might have been widowed. Yeah, they've got that little pattern of, though, love is a burden to release. They've got to forgive the divine, their past, whoever they're angry about. There could be some grief really being processed for that person. For this 5 of Swords, I mean, this character is not looking happy, right? The 2 of Wands comes up on your side and the Strength card on their side. Yes, you are in that place of you're learning to forgive yourself. You're learning the value of forgiveness. You're learning to forgive this other person. They are really having to be strong. They feel a bit more delicate than you at this time, at least. They feel, even on the outside, if they're kind of popping off, on the inside, they're hurt and bruised. And so the energies of the both of you trying to come together right now, whether it's from pain that you caused each other, a fight, an argument, a repetitive pattern that you're just having trouble getting out of, or it's from relationships of the past, the energies are the same. There's still energies that need to be healed. There are energies that need to be transformed here. And there are actions and things that need to be forgiven, but forgiven from the place of that won't happen again. Not just, I'm sorry too, I love you too, but we're actually going to forgive ourselves. We're going to forgive the other person. We're going to release ourselves into that feeling of freedom. And we're not going to allow ourselves to revert back into those energies, even when we feel triggered. This is going to be quite a process. Like I said, if you're separated, it's time to give this time. It's time to work on you. Do not attempt to force this back together. If this is, just a fight in a long-term relationship or something like that, where there's a lot of investment, the 2 of you are upon some come to your greater being moments here and really making some changes and determining how to move forward. Really being willing to break some old patterns. Very interesting, Cappy. This feels hard. If you're resonating with this and this is speaking to you and you need the support of a personal reading, this might be a good opportunity for that, to kind of help you go deeper into your own energies. Capricorn, let's pull a card for the collective from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Ooh, this one's come right out. Ooh, finally we get some joy here, Cappy. It was kind of a heavy reading, and it says here, joyful muse, inspiration. Good, good. I'm glad this is coming up for you. It says, the joyful muse invites you to be more playful, to have more joy in your life. You have become boring to yourself, even as others continue to find you interesting. Circumstances have dulled your edge, and it's time to change. Not the things around you, but your attitude itself. Blow a morning kiss to yourself in the mirror, smile to a stranger, wink to a child, be mildly but elegantly inappropriate. The joyful muse is a source of inspiration, a wild, disruptive feminine force that compels you to invite more pleasure and delight into your life. Give yourself permission to be mischievous and find the humor in the tragedy while being careful not to become frivolous. The power of the muse will shake up everyone around you and invite you to create beauty and grace out of the pain and tragedy you perceive in the areas of your life. So what better advice is that to lay into your individual energies? You on your side, this person, if they're cross-watching on this side, find some joy, find an artistic outlet, find that place where you feel better so you can be accepting and open your arms to this forgiveness that's coming in. Forgiveness of the self and forgiveness of the other person or the others involved. We also have this nice master number 33 here coming up with this cute little cat. Listening to your favorite music, being out in nature, doing an art project, going and do some pottery, some ceramics, some painting. These are the kind of things that are going to bring that lighter energy into a heavy situation. Capricorn, I hope this has been helpful to you today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.